Hi, before I start this video, I just want to let you know that I do end up making a mistake at question 14. I still get to the right answer, but I misspeak and write something wrong as well. I forget momentarily about the rule that if you have W, you can't have S. If you have S, you can't have W. So S and W cannot be exhibited together. It doesn't end up impacting the answer for some reason, but I do catch it later on around question 17. I don't have time to do the whole video again right now, so I'm going to upload it as is and do a new video another day. But yeah, this was a student request, so I don't want to I don't want to leave them hanging. Yeah, all right. Have a great day, and I hope you still get benefit from this video. All right, bye. Hi, so in this video, I'm going to go over the questions for game 3 from Prep Test 14. I already did the setup in another video, so if you need to look at that, you can find one on my channel or check out maybe setup from another channel. But yeah, if you want to see how I did my setup, then it would make sense to look at mine. Okay, so questions. All right. So I did question 13 there. So D is the correct answer from that one. Let's just go over that quickly. So what did that look like? So we have H, J, M, and R in the first cage, K, N, S, and W in the second cage, and Q and T together in the exhibit. All right, so let's make sure that it didn't miss anything here. So H and J, it's okay for them to be together because one of them's male and the other one's female. And it's okay for S and W to be together because one of them's male and the other one is female. So we're not allowed to have um, uh, groups in cages where you have like a pair where they're both they're the same breed and also the same sex. Um, so we can't have like two male parakeets in the same cage. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, we've got everything sorted for those ones. And then in the exhibit, we have to have pairs where one is male and one is female. And that's what we have. We have Q and T, and Q is the male and T is the female. Um, yeah, and we don't have like J or W or S in the exhibit, so we're not worried about that conditional rule. We also have stayed under the maximums. Great, so we've confirmed that that is one acceptable solution. Let's move on to question 14. Okay, so which one of the following lists two pairs of birds that the breeder can exhibit at the same time? Um, okay, so we actually need to have one of the male parakeets and therefore one of the female parakeets in the exhibit. Um, so yeah, we cannot have like A or C because then we don't have any parakeets. So do process of elimination. A and C we're eliminating for that reason. Then we can't have like J and S together, so B is out. So if J is in the exhibit, S can't be. Also, if W is in the exhibit, then S can't be, so E is out for that reason. So whoop, E is out because S and W can't be together. So these, what, A and C were the ones that we eliminated because we need to have parakeets, or else we're going to end up having like two male parakeets together because there are three male parakeets in total. We need to make sure that they're not caged together. So at least one of them has to be exhibited. And then B and E, we eliminated those ones both based off of the conditional rule. So this rule here is going to be triggered by B and also by E. So D works. Let's show what that would look like. H and K and S and W are the ones exhibited. So we have our male, female, male, female. And then in the cages, we would have, yeah, some distribution of the remaining players. We would have to separate Q and R, but M and N could be together or separate. Um, T could be in either group. Yeah, it's really, as long as we don't go over the maximum of 4 per cage, then yeah, we're going to be fine with like all kinds of stuff. We just need to make sure that Q and R are separate. All right. Moving on. Question 15. If Q and R are among the birds that are assigned to the cages. Okay, so if that's the case, that's kind of like what we had in question 14. And that means for sure that the male, so S definitely is going to be exhibited. And since the male, since S is exhibited, sorry, that means that J and W can't be, right? So my thought process there is, yeah, Q and R are 2 of the 3 parakeets. So we know that at least one of the parakeets has to be exhibited. So if 2 of the 3 are assigned to cages, that means the remaining one has to be um, exhibited. And then that particular parakeet actually has a rule about it, right? That if it is exhibited, then these other ones can't be. And so it must be true that J is assigned to one of the cages because J can't be exhibited in that case. So D would be the correct answer for that one. Okay. Right. Question 16. If Q and T are among the birds assigned to cages, okay, so Q is a male, but T is a female. So like they could be assigned to a cage together, that would be fine. We do know that we're either going to have R or S be, okay, so we're either going to have R or S be assigned to be exhibited, right? Like RS is going to have to be exhibited. The issue, though, is that that's the male, but then a female parakeet is going to have to be grouped with it. And the only female left, because T is in the cage, is W. And if W is exhibited, then S can't be. So that actually pushes S back out to the cages and it has to be separated from Q. Um, so yeah, R and W definitely need to be the ones exhibited. So D again. Wow, are these like, it's like D, we've gotten D for every question so far. Crazy. All right. That's gonna drive me a little bit crazy. So, I mean, if you're seeing this on YouTube, then these are the correct answers. But I'm for sure gonna double check the answer key after this to make sure because 4 Ds in a row. Yeah, I want to make sure I'm not making a mistake here. All right. Which one of the following cannot be true? One pair of parakeets are the only birds exhibited together. We've actually seen that already. We saw that for question 13, that was possible. Okay, so that is possible, and we're looking for something that can't be true. One pair of goldfinches and one pair of lovebirds are exhibited together. That can't be true because we need to have at least one pair of parakeets in the exhibit. Question 18. All right, so that wasn't answer choice D for 17. So, okay, question 18. If S is one of the birds exhibited, cool. So we have like an example of that there, but the big thing with S being exhibited is J can't be and W can't be. Wait, what did I do here? S and W. That's not allowed. Question 14. Yeah, S and W is not allowed. What did I... That should be R and W. And D actually is R and W. Oh boy. So yeah, S and Q are out. Yikes. I can't believe it took me so long to figure that out. Okay, if Q and R are among the birds that are assigned to cages, then what must be true? So Q and R are assigned to cages. Yeah, then S is in there, which means T is also in there, but the S being in there pushes J out. Okay, so 15 is still correct. 14 is also still D. I just misspoke. And also, well, I guess I wrote it down wrong. I probably also misspoke while I was doing it. But D is still the right answer for question 14. Okay, so I made a mistake there in explaining it. Sorry about that. All right, 18. Sorry, if S is one of the birds exhibited, then T is the female with it. And yeah, W is out, and that means that we can't have another. So if W is out, then the other males have to be out as well, right? We could have two pairs of parakeets, but we wouldn't be able to include S because if we have two pairs, then we're using both of the females, which would include W. And if we have W, we can't have S because of the conditional rule. So having S means, yeah, W is out. And so both of the male parakeets, which are Q and R, so the remaining male parakeets also would have to be in cages. So they would be out and they'd have to be split up. And yeah, so if S is one of the birds exhibited, it must be true that R is assigned to a cage. Yeah, E. Okay, so we've got D, 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 E for our answer key here. What are the answers? Let's double check this one. Sorry, I know this one has been a bit of a rambly, crazy one. Just one of those days for me. Okay, so it was from question 13. Yeah, to question 18. Okay, so got the correct answers, just went a little loopy on question 14. So hopefully you were still able to follow it and I didn't mess you up there. Maybe I'll make a note and like put it in the beginning. Yeah, I should probably do that. I don't think I have time right now to go over the video and make that change. But yeah, maybe I can make a little note for the beginning. All right. Okay. I'm gonna stop just thinking out loud. And yeah, get this done and then go to bed because clearly I'm not firing on all cylinders. All right. If you have any follow-up questions, just let me know. Thanks, guys. Bye.